There's a theory going around social media talking about how to get into your ideal career. They're calling it Ikigai, which is a Japanese term for that which gives your life worth, value, and meaning. And in the theory, there's a Venn diagram with 4 circles, overlapping circles, and the 4 circles are that which you love, that which the world needs, that which you get paid for, and that which you're good at. However, I feel you do not need the last 2 circles. They're actually misleading. The first 2 circles are still important. That which you love, I would change that to that which moves you. That could be your passion, that could be purpose, that could be things that make you come alive, and things that you won't stand for. Purpose often comes from pain, but they all come from feelings, your heart. That's a good guide to your dream career, coming from feelings, not logic. The second circle, that which the world needs, again, I would change that to finding a niche. It could be a small niche, a sliver of people that want what you are offering. When you have those 2 combined, that is enough for your dream career. Now, why do I think the last 2 circles are not needed? Because when I see clients come to me, they often undervalue themselves. They often don't know what they will get paid for. They think they aren't worthy, so therefore their products and services they don't believe are worthy either. They also don't know their skills that they didn't train for in school, and often they trained for the wrong skills and they got good at something they didn't really have a passion for. So let me give 2 examples from my practice that illustrate the point of why I believe the last 2 circles are not needed. Let's use Chris as an example. Chris came to see me because he was burning out. He was growing at a large firm in contract law, except he never really enjoyed finding ways to make his clients end up on the right side of a deal. And he delayed coming to see me and coming to see anyone for that matter because he didn't know what else to do. As we looked at his resume, it showed a lot of skills and a lot of talents in law and assessment and analysis and logic. But that was a self-fulfilling prophecy, so it's almost like a vicious cycle. That's the thing he focused on in late high school, university. So of course that's going to be his only skills he thinks he has. But I went deeper. With him, I looked at his past, his childhood, and looked at any passions he had, any interests he had. And we found he had this interest in photography. He got a camera for his 8th birthday, and he started playing with it. He took pictures on vacations. He loved doing that. In high school, he made these 5-minute silly videos, funny videos, just for kicks with his friends. He started taking pictures of landscapes when he was a teenager. But because he was so good in high school in his analysis and math and logic, people told him, "You'd make a great lawyer." His parents agreed. And of course, because Chris didn't see any other way and didn't think he had another dream, he also went along with it. But that's the first clue that it was not the greatest decision because he was basing his decision on logic and what other people told him to do. So I told him, why don't we start exploring this idea of photography in your adult life now? Research it online, which he did. He explored different things he could do with this on the internet, on YouTube videos. And then on the side, he did some videography for his friends. First of all, just for fun, and then at their work and their corporations. He did it for a low fee, and sometimes no fee, but he got great feedback saying they liked his style. Now Chris is doing videography for corporate gigs and for brand marketing, and he's even considering going back to his old law firm and doing one for them. The next client I'll tell you about, who is really a conglomerate of several clients so as not to reveal their true identity, is about a person who really doesn't know what she should be paid. They undervalue themselves. Her name is Deborah, and she works in research at a biotech company, and she loves what she does. She works because she's interested in it. And after working for so many years, she noticed that she's not really making what she wants to make. And she actually was considering changing to another industry because she needs to earn more. And that's why she came to see me. And after working with her for a while, I noticed how diligent she was, how much work and conscientiousness she had at work, and how good she was because she told me about some of the results she got. I started working with her, figuring out the median and the average income in the industry and what she was really worth based on what she was telling me. After working with the numbers for a while, I guesstimated she should probably be getting about 65% more. Yes, I said 65%. And that was the look on her face. The shock was actually priceless. I told her it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to negotiate this. They're going to be alarmed. And I prepped her with some things to do when that happens. Well, she came back to me the next week. She couldn't wait to tell me what happened. She said she went home and she looked in the mirror and she couldn't possibly do 65%. That was too much. She was too anxious about that. But she said she could do 55%. So she went and she asked for a 55% raise. HR was shocked as well. And they told her, we have never offered that much as a raise. And with my prepping, she told them, I said the whole firm here, good, this will be the first time. And with some support from her supervisor, she was able to get the raise. Because she was well deserving, not because they were giving her any gift. She was actually undervalued and underpaid for years. And I find this is common in society. People undervalue their worth. I'm not suggesting everyone's going to get a 65% raise or 55% or 45%. But I am suggesting conscientious, hardworking people who love what they're doing often undervalue their worth. Now let's return to the first two circles. Doing what you love, or passion. It's no longer a soft skill. If you actually love what you're doing and are passionate about it, you will dig further into it. You'll be more interested in it. You'll stick with it. You'll look for clues. You'll look for things in this area and you'll learn more. And when you learn more, you'll get more inspired and you'll want to do it even more and you'll enjoy it even more. This is a virtuous cycle of doing what you love. And in this day and age, the information age, with artificial intelligence coming on board, there's never been a better time to be passionate at work. Because work is going to reward the creative workers now. The repetitive tasks will not be rewarded in this day and age, but the creatives, the ones that are passionate about what they do. It's also a clue to what your best skills will be developed because of the focus you'll put on it. And lastly but not least, it will help you stick with it longer. Most people, entrepreneurs, give up before they actually have a chance to succeed. Great examples are Fred Smith from FedEx, who took 4 years to make a profit. Elon Musk from Tesla, who took 10 years to make a profit. And Jeff Bezos of Amazon, who took 9 years to turn a profit. Most people wouldn't have stuck that long because they're not passionate about what they do.
American poet Henry David Thoreau once said, "If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them."
So now let's turn to the second circle. What the world needs, or I call it the target market. So it's not enough you're passionate about it. You have to please people. You have to satisfy a need and what they want to pay you. Now, if what you're offering is not what they want, you have to bend and shift it and pivot it to meet their needs. Not to the point where you don't like what you're doing, but you still have to satisfy your target market. And when those two circles connect, that's your sweet spot. That's your Ikigai. There's never been a better time in the history of the world to start a business, become an entrepreneur. Because of the internet, because we can reach anywhere on earth, because of economies of scale, you can partner with so many people now and get investments and the leverage you have. That's why I say there's never been a better time to do this. So reach within, look within for what you really want to do, because that is one of the secrets to success. And if you have trouble doing that, just connect with me, contact me in the link below, and we'll set up a meeting and I'll show you how I can help you. If you got something out of this video, please like it, subscribe to it, and share it with friends or people you know who may need this, who want something more to their work and who don't know how to do it. Thank you. Wishing you live more of your life in your passion and purpose.